Hey there, y'all. Time for another beer review. This is a Japanese beer. It's called Asahi. It has the symbol for life on it, and it also says super dry on it. And we're going to pop it open and take a good look at it. So, some smoke. That's not too bad. So, and I'm going to be using my little Beck's mug. Now, this is not an actual Japanese beer. This is from Canada, okay? It's made under the supervision of the Japanese, so that's somewhat good. It's brewed and made by Molson. Not too bad of a color, lots of carbonation. But here's the problem, though. I spent $8.50 on this, expecting it was from Japan, okay? But it's not. It's made in Canada, so that's quite a bit of money. You know, for a little bit more, I can go get a 6-pack of Guinness, or a little bit more than that, I can go get a 12-pack of something. And mind you, it would be really cheap, but it would be a 12-pack of something. Or for a little bit less, I could have bought Molson Canadian, because you know what? It tastes exactly the same. The bottle looks the same, just changing the label and the cap. That's it. It's the exact same beer, y'all. But there is one difference. It's super dry, and they're not kidding about that shit. It, like I said, it'll leave your tongue like sandpaper and your teeth a little gritty. And the head doesn't last too long. So there are some bad key points about this beer already. Good Lord. Shit. Ugh. Now wake your ass up. Shit. Ugh. Like someone pissed in my mouth. Ugh. Okay. 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 Number one, don't take a big sip. Right off the bat, do not take a big gulp of this stuff expecting something sweet. It tastes bitter. Like I said, it tastes like piss. But after that first sip, it does get better. So, ugh, good Lord. So, yeah. This stuff was $8.50. That's a lot of money, y'all. Just for a 6-pack, that's a lot of money. You know, for the around the same price, I could have got me a 12-pack of Ice House, but I've already had that. Don't want to buy it again. It is nice and foamy, though. That is one good thing. And, man, I'm just having to keep on swallowing because of how dry it is. Man. Well, it's not making me burp a lot, so that's a good thing. Like I said, it's Molson Canadian with a different label. Tastes exactly the same. Just has a dry factor. I will give it this. There isn't very much, if any, aftertaste. So that's a good thing. It does taste a tad watery, though. It just feels like you can just drink these all day long. That's what it feels like. So, if you're not offended that it's made by Canadians, and I do kind of see where they're going with this. Well, it cuts down costs and shipping and freight and all that stuff. You know, it gets it out into the markets, makes everyone have a availability to it. But it's not Japanese, so it's more like the Japanese are poking the Canadians with a stick. Tell them to make my beer. Ah, that hurts, eh? You know, I don't know. I don't know if it's like that or not, but seriously, you know, if it's Japanese, I want it to be Japanese. You know, made by the Japanese, tested by the Japanese. You know, not just hovering over the Canadians and saying make it. You know, that sucks. And you know what? I remember even going to a real Japanese store, and it was still from Canada. And it was still expensive as hell, you know? Didn't matter if you bought in these 12-ounce bottles or the 22s. It was expensive. So, I really don't know how to rate this. I mean, it's watery. It's bitter. It tastes better if you've been working outside. If you just got done mowing the lawn and you drank one of these, you probably say, that tastes great. So yeah, good for that. Not good for normal drinking though. You know, if you had a hard day at work and you want to drink one of these, don't. Pick something that's cheap. So yeah, under my conclusion, you're spending over $8 for the name. That's what I'm thinking. You know, it's the exact same bottle, everything about Molson Canadian, you know. If anything, save yourself $2, buy Molson Canadian. So yeah, I didn't like it too much. Mainly because it's a lot of fucking money, y'all.